Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we have my mid-year collection catch-up video. Basically, I'm just gonna look through my active collections and see what I want to get done before the end of the year. I'm clearly a little bit late, but it's out, so that's all that matters. So without further ado, we're gonna start with my smaller collections and move up to my bigger collections. It was very hard to figure this out, so just go with me. Alright, so the first one obviously is my smaller collections binder. I do have 3 collections in here, so we'll just get started. So I have my Rui collection from xlov. Of course, we're still trading on the Instagrams, but yeah, we're gonna catch up. I feel like we'll be able to be okay before their next comeback. Anyways, they're on tour right now, and I'm so envious of the southern side of North America that they get this privilege. But anyways, so yeah, these are just 2 pre-order benefits. And then Moonjung from Even. I'm not letting my Even boys slip through. So of course Seungeon left and he was my bias. So now I am collecting Moonjung, which is my second bias. So yeah. And then for katseye, I'm not giving myself any grief about SIS. It's really difficult to find the cards for this album. So I did get them for the Beautiful Chaos, and I might be getting the album for their newest comeback, which will be out soon actually. And these are just some merch cards, all of them. So these 2 are light stick PCs. Oops, the glare is ridiculous. So these 2 are light stick PCs, and then these are some merch PCs that I got from the concert. So yeah, and then I just have a few pages in the back. So yeah, not much to update here. All right, next off, we're gonna go to sserafim, and I did get a few things, I believe. Let's try to take out this glare. All right, so for Yunjin, I even decided to collect a little bit more for her. So let's past anti-fragile and easy and crazy and all those until we get to, oopsies. So yeah, I basically collect all of her Korean album cards and then the Weavers cards as well. And the compact versions as well. Ooh, this is crooked. All of them are crooked. I'm gonna go crazy. The worst part, oh my god, they're all like this. I was changing out my sleeves for some collections you'll see a little later on. And even with the dragon shields, they did kind of fall sometimes. So I wonder if there's just a thicker micron. Ugh, this is annoying. So yeah, this one here, still missing. I think I got a set on Yokyo that had all 4 of them. And then I got the, Jesus, they are so crooked. It's not even ignorable. And then Weavers, I don't remember if I got these. And again, she's crooked. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I need to fix it also because when other people have crooked cards on their videos, I'm kind of just I hold myself back a bit, and we don't need this kind of exposure. Look at this, it's already crooked. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so then yeah, so the back is just some pre-order benefits, merch stuff, and no, okay, it's not as crooked. I thought so. And Weavers cards. And then in the back here, I just have my favorite duo and Verivery, of course, Min Chen. is like on a like indefinite hiatus basically, so like who knows anything. But then with Yunseong, and because this is a massive ass photo card, it doesn't fit anywhere, so it's staying here because Yunseong was part of this binder for like half a minute. So now this binder is just gonna stay Yunjin's, and I'm okay with that. I'll do my boy groups first. I have 5, I believe, in here. So as you saw in, if you were here, my last drawing photo cards video, I said that boynextdoor Jaehyun is no longer in this binder, and I moved him to the green binder. So this is my boy groups binder to what it is now. So for Tomorrow by Together, I was changing a whole bunch of their sleeves in some other binders that you'll see later. Yeah, the ones with the matte back I'm not so crazy about anymore, so I'm trying to change them all. That was the plan. So if I have enough, I'll do that. I forgot. I didn't know that I had some that were part of this binder that was here. I'm pretty caught up with zb1 until the last few eras, except for this one here. This card is still going for like 30 bucks, so we're not doing that. And that's 30 USD. That the translation to that in Canadian dollars is way more. So then these, I have them also all finished. The glare is a little crazy. Let's see if I can just, yeah, okay. So yeah, so I'm missing these two. I'm missing the anxiety version. And then I have the pobatu version, right? So I'm not missing that much actually, which I'm having editing Jennifer write down everything I say. So yeah, so for these 3, we'll see like how expensive they are or whatever, but like I think we can do this. I think that's doable. And then some leisure inclusions. And then for wavy, for Yang Yang, I don't have too much pressure on myself for this collection either. So yeah, I am pretty finished. But yeah, for the Smini version, this one here, I haven't been able to find it. And then for the Smini for this one here, I also haven't been able to find it. The ornament version, I don't remember, but that's all I'm missing until their next comeback. So because the Sminis, I found them like really difficult, like I'm not putting pressure on myself to find it. That's ridiculous. So yeah, we'll see. And then I have some merch and pre-order benefits. And then for Dream, I collect Jaemin, and I mean, let me see where I'm at with him. Oh, I would love to finish the I Am the Future album and at least beat it up, but that's, yeah. I would like to, but not too much pressure there. And then both sides, it's fine to take my time. There's so many cards. It's fine. I'm fine with that. Then these are just some POB and merch cards that I have. And then for Stray Kids, I would like to finish Karma by the end of this year. That would be my goal. Also here, there's a lot of PCs I need to like switch out the sleeves for, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I need to get on this. I think finishing Karma should be pretty high on my priority list, actually. And I think they're having like another comeback, or maybe they had a comeback. I truly don't remember. I can't keep up much anymore, but yeah. Didn't they have another one after Do It? See, I'm all confused now. Ignore me. And then for oneus, well, I'm pretty complete until his little solo comeback thing, and now they're not even with oneus is no longer with RBW, so yeah, these are so difficult to find. So, and then these, yeah, are pre-order benefits and merch cards as well. And yeah, that's it for my boy groups binder. All right, for my girl groups binder, I have 3 groups in here. We have Dreamcatcher, 𝖚le, and 𝖼. So for Dreamcatcher, I collect Sua, and I mean those limited album cards that I cannot find, it's gonna be difficult. So I mean, I have like the notifications on Poca Market, and like I will readily snatch them up as soon as I can, but like I am struggling. And then I'm also struggling with their hashtag playlist, I guess it's called, their album, the UAU. Struggling so hard. So yeah, so the limited, where's the other limited version? This one here, cannot find it. These are like very big, high priority cards. That's these 2 here that I do not have. I'm very sad. And then yeah, for the limited, we're slowly trekking. The Poca Markets, I'm still missing these ones. That's crazy. And then of course their new comeback, we'll see how it is. And then some merch cards, pre-order benefits, and the like. For 𝖚le, I collect Yuki, and I have most of her cards down. Like, I just said in my last, if you watched my last drawing card photo card video, sorry, I received one of the Poca Markets, not the Poca Markets, the Poca version, sorry, of her card, and I'm just missing one. And then motivation, I'm missing this one here too. I tried to buy it from a seller, and it just like, they never accepted the transaction. So anyways, and then this is new, and I have a trade for this one, and I do have some stuff up on my trade sale Instagram. I think I would sell, oh, which by the way, I'm just gonna like quickly mention it. If I have anything on like my Poca Market shop and you're like, I don't want to buy it, I'd rather trade, you can always go to my Instagram and check my wish lists. And if you have anything on there, you can message me on Instagram and say, hey, I saw this on Poca Market, but I'd like to trade. I'm 100% fine with that. I am 100% fine with that. Just FYI. Yeah, and then these are some pre-order benefits. And for 𝖚, which is one of my newest collections, I collect 𝖏, and I'm doing well considering I just started. So we have no goals for this. We're just collecting as we go. I think that's it. Yep. So it's pretty okay. I feel like these cards, well, like for Dreamcatcher and 𝖚le, are probably the hardest to find. 𝖚 is not that difficult, just, yeah. Okay, and now I have my green binder. I don't even know what to call this binder because it's not girl groups or boy groups, and it's not really misc, but it is kind of misc. I don't know what to call it. Bigger collections misc? I don't know. So if you think of a name, let me know in the comments. So I collect modyssey. I collect full group modyssey, ot7, and again, they still don't have their shop on Poca Market, so I'm on Neokyo scavenging for some of these. And yeah, they also don't have distinct sets, so who knows what's going on. And then there's the units, and then they have a duck set, and I kind of want it, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't need it. So, and then we move on to verivery, and I'm pretty okay with where I am in his collection. Like, I did want to go a lot slower than I have been, and I feel like I was going a little fast at some point, so I don't have that many cards left, but like, I can take my time. We can definitely take our time. We have some units here and some pre-order benefits. And then for Kepler, I collect Chan, and yeah, I'm also almost done with her collection. This collection here happened, I believe, last year, the year before that, and I'm finally almost caught up. So I'm missing this beloved card. It's on Poca Market. It's there. I just don't want to pay the price. And Sunkiss, this one here, I have not found it yet. It's been out of stock since a while. These ones here, and this one here I also have not seen yet. So I'm also missing this one here. And then the other ones, we're catching up as we go. It's fine. Missing the Rush version, the kit version for bubblegum, and the tube and the QR. So I do want to finish. I don't want to finish bubblegum, but I'd like to get a little bit more cards for bubblegum just because it's been a while. But yeah, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Boynextdoor. I do want to start collecting his Japanese comebacks. So I'm up to date until the newest comeback. For now, for all the Korean comebacks. So we have all of these, and now we're at the home comeback, which is where I am. And like I said, I would like to put some Japanese comebacks in here as well. That would be great. So yeah, and then I have some pre-order benefits over here and merch cards for these two, and then weavers for this one here. And that's it. I have some larger items over here. And then that's it for my green binder. I do really love this binder, but I need to give it a name. Okay, I wasn't gonna bring out this binder because I've made no progress since you saw it last, but just because they're disbanded and it's difficult. It's my attention binder, and I switched out most of the pages, so I no longer have any more Ultra Pro pages. I used every single one for my attention and my treasure binder, so most of them are revamped because they needed to be, trust me. So I collect full group for attention, and I'm done until their last comeback ever as a group. So yeah, I'm putting this out because like I know I do not update it ever often, but there are cards that I'm clearly still missing, so technically it's still an active collection, and I'm just not active with it, but it should. These are also like super high priority wish list items. It's just I know that a lot of Honey 10s are not collectors, or yeah, so I am missing quite a few for their last comeback. Oh, this is their their kit cards and stuff. So I have 3 of 7. And then I have like, so as you can see, like as part of afterwards I would have like a POB set. I'm not sure if I like light spectrum, these two, and then I would have like a POB set, POB sets. So yeah, I collected so much for these guys. I am like a true honey 10 at heart. Like, I absolutely love them so much. So yeah, novella, comeback. This was easier to collect. And then what is love? I hate everything about this comeback. So about this comeback, I mean the album itself, that we only get like one photo card in the album, which is ridiculous. So yeah, this is all very the same since the last time I showed it. I made no progress. Here are some group cards over here in the back, and then some more MISC pre-order benefits that either I have doubles of that are already in a set, or I don't have a full set, and so I just kept them all here. And then for Donggyo's solo, I pulled these cards. And then this is for the Hwani and Donggyo fan meeting after the Boys Planet like thing. They had a fan meeting, and so I just collected a few cards. This is when Obtention was actually 10. And then these are some larger inclusions. So Obtention used to have circle cards. Some of them are drawn on. That is really fun. And then I just have some larger inclusions over here. Nothing too special. Yep. So that's my Obtention binder. And then here I have my treasure binder, since this one here is still active. This, I actually did do a few things on it. I just missing one card now, I believe, from the Love Pulse era, and then for the new era, I can start working on it soon. But I also changed all the sheets and sleeves in this binder. They all needed to be changed. It was so bad. So yeah. So I collect 3. My bias is Yoshi. But yeah, I liked collecting like 3 members for a lot of things. A lot of my groups that I collected, older groups I collected, like 17, Treasure, and the boys, I collect 3 members each. So still missing this card. This card does not exist. I cannot find it. It does not exist. Oh my god. I have everything else. I believe it's this one, the street version. That's the only one for Jihoon that I'm missing. And this is done. And these 2, I bought them just recently. And then this I do need to start with. And then this binder will be put into retirement. So yeah, this is a full OT back when they were 12 set. So I had the other ones. Where did I put them? I put them somewhere. Here? I believe they're here. Maybe not. But yeah, I had them all. Or maybe it's this one here. I don't remember anymore. Never mind, ignore me. But yeah. And then just some larger inclusions. That's it. Very small. But yeah, this is definitely outgrowing itself. All right, and for 17, since I put my 17 binder in retirement, I'm not gonna show that one. I completely finished it, and I will wait very patiently for the next ot13 comeback. So until then, I'm gonna be working on my June collection. So I'm collecting June quite more thoroughly than I used to, and these are all the kit cards from the albums. And then these are all So except for this one here, this is the first press for the boyz b album, and then this one here is the first fan kit card, and then it goes in order like that. Then this is the 9th fan kit card, and then it'll continue again at some point. These are the season's greetings. Yeah, these are all the season's greetings that I have. And then, so yeah, I did set up a little broadcast page. So I was looking at some of them and they're a little pricey. I didn't think that they would be so pricey. I mean, obviously it's a broadcast, like what am I thinking, truly? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with this. And then I also want to do the birthday stuff, but I'm gonna wait and see before I start moving it around. So yeah, and this is one of the all-one unit PCs. So for performance team, obviously it's my favorite team and June is in it, so yeah. And then these are the CAD versions, and then this is just a pre-order benefit. And then yeah, this kind of goes into a whole bunch of pre-order benefits, weavers cards, etc, etc. And then for the home ones as well, I'd like to start collecting a little bit for their 17's home collection. So that's it for June. It is a small binder. There's a lot of work to be done. And the last one binder group is the boys. So this is my Kevin memory keep binder. I also collect 3 members of the boys. And so, here's kitty hair. Yeah, so I collect Jacob, Kevin, and Q. So yeah, apparently now they're being, the 100s wants like the rights to the name the boys, and like, oh my god, they lost their fight with Hackney, and I'm so proud of him. But anyways, that I just saw it happen like today, and like that's crazy. I am so proud of him. He deserved everything, and he deserves to crush them underneath the ground where they belong. Anyways, so these are the Kiwi cards. I haven't been looking very hard for them, but I'm missing Kevin and Jacob's. And then for these ones here, I'm still missing these. Might do something about them. Still unsure. And then this would be the pre-orders, and I would like to collect the broadcasts for these, but we'll see. We'll see. And then next, so we have Kevin's pre-order benefits all here. So he is my main bias in the boys. So this is all fantasy. So this is like Whisper era and Be Awake. Yes. And then Be Aware. Yeah, Be Aware. Roar. And then we start like properly with fantasy. Part 1. And then fantasy part 2. And then fantasy part 3. And then the Trigger album. And then the Unexpected. And then the A Effect album. Alrighty. And then these are his broadcast cards. I don't put myself pressure on broadcast cards. And then these are some merch cards. I did have a few Kevins that I purchased on the way, and that's really exciting. I feel like I do bring this out almost every storing photo cards video though, so I always have something for him. These are all concert merch stuff. So I tried to split them, so this is like the real, but for the real I also have it in another binder, so because I also collected Changmin and Jacob, so I'm just keeping it in the other binder, and I'll just keep these 3 here. And if I decide to get anything, anyways. And then this is Zeneration. Yeah, anything Zeneration. This is the Beeland. And these are random ones, but I am getting another one of the B Road, so I might be making a page for that as well soon. I don't have anything for B-Zone or the Blaze, so. This is Japanese album cards. I have 2 more, so I am still gonna put them. I think there's only, after She's the Boss, I didn't collect any of the other ones, so I would like to start on doing that. And I did buy like 2 more cards, or like 3, like barely. So that's, it's not like a high priority project at all, but I'd like to do some progress somewhere. So that's it for the boys. My first drippin binder is my ot6 binder. These are all the album cards post Alex leaving, so now I was able to put them in a 6 spread, and so that's what I did. So it starts at 7 sins, and then I have 1 POV set for 7 sins, Who's Fans, I think. Then this is the 3rd gen or 4th gen? 3rd gen, yeah. 3rd gen cards, that's it. Then Beautiful Maze. And then pre-order benefit. And then Weekend. I'm literally just missing this Hyop card. Like, it's just impossible to find, but I'm missing this one Hyop card. It's driving me bonkers. And then these start the POB sets, plural, because I collected 3. And this starts Dugundae, a unit with Hyop, Dongyun, and Juno. So I have these ones here as well. I do need to do some catching up, especially for Dugundae. And then I have my Yunseong binder where I collect everything with his face on it, so I think this is okay. So I have for Beautiful Maze onwards all like the pre-order benefits I can get. So this starts like Beautiful Maze, continues on, it was very long. I had so many cards, and then this starts the Weekend, and then he went to the military, so that was it after that. And then these are broadcast PCs and unit PCs. These I believe are 7 sins though, but it's fine. I just don't have any room in the other binder for the unit, so. And then these are merch cards. So yeah, that's basically it. Very small binder, but I miss him. Okay, this is where things start to get a little complicated. So just let me be with how I organize this. Okay, for seungeon. This is my large even binder, full to almost the brim of seungeon cards while he was with even. Oh my god, we're taking away the glare. Okay, this kind of works. So we start with album cards, all of them. I have them. that's where it ends. These are all the merchant POBs that I have. These are mostly POBs, but Seungeon's Boys Planet card will remain right here because that's where it all started. So I do have I have a lot. I have so many cards for him, and they did fun concepts. It was very fun. And this is where I would like to retire his even binder, so I want to complete all my pages. So I do need 2 Target Me photo cards. You listening, Jennifer? And then this starts the unseen, where he dyed his hair platinum. He should do it again. I love the unseen photo cards, were pure gold. So I need 2 unseen photo cards. And then Ride or Die, they were pretty cute too. I loved collecting Seungeon. I would just go on Yukio and there would be these sets and sets of cards and I'd be so excited. Okay, so I need 3 more for Ride or Die. And then Hot Mess. Also had wonderful, wonderful cards. I love this card. So I need 1 more Hot Mess card. And this is Love Anecdotes. And I've completed Love Anecdotes. Which is way less. So if I wanted to collect 4 more, I think I can do that. Because like that's only like 4. If I wanted to do another page of 4, I'll accept. But I have to do that soon. I don't want to put the binder away. And then these are merch cards. So like concert cards, fan kit cards, etc. Yunseong! I miss Yunseong. God, what they did to him was ruthless. And the fact that Jellyfish is not taking him back. Wild. I have a lot of thoughts. None of them are good. Cute. Yeah, so for his merch cards and stuff, I'm done with that. And then I had some larger inclusions that I have. Am I missing one for the unseen? Unsure. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Ride or Die. This is Evenland. I am missing one for Hot Mess. I would like to have it. So this finishes my even Seungeon binder. And then I have my other and2ble Seungeon binder. And this one here is very basic. It has a total of 2 cards in it. So these are his broadcast cards in his broadcast section. This section is going to be for pre-order benefits. I did put a couple of sleeves in there. And then this is going to be for merch. And then I don't know if I'm going to do like collabs and stuff inside merch or separately. So we'll see. But that's all for now. Literally nothing, but I didn't want to not show it just in case you weren't here for my storing photo cards video. And then speaking of and2ble, we're doing and2ble things and I'm complete with their album PCs. I'm just missing some of their pre-order benefits. So yeah. These are the 3 album PCs. And then I have 3 sets of poca PCs. Then their tiny little camera in their album. I did do an unboxing for and2ble Curiosity album in case you wanted to see that. And then unit cards. These 3 are from the Poca album. These 2 are just 2 I needed to fill the page basically. For K-Town, I did buy Ricky's, and I think I bought Eugen's from my group order manager. And then for Who's Fans, I'm definitely missing Ricky's. Yeah. And then here are my larger inclusions. I just took the 2 of my favorite concepts, and that's it. Very small. Much room to grow. And now for 𝖼𝥧1. This is my ot9, no, that's wrong, ot8 minus how random photo cards, POV sets, etc, etc. So I have them all by era. I double-sided them all. It was very fun. I loved collecting like this, just like whatever I liked, I took. Melting Point had such cute things. Also, Youth in the Shade had a lot of cute PCs. So this is my first ot8 set. So because I had 𝖼𝥧 in his binder and I didn't want to double collect him, I decided, and then I didn't know where I would put these POV sets. I just decided to put my ot8 sets here, and then zhanghao would have his place in his binder. So yeah, another one. And then these are just like I think that's 𝖼𝥬 or School Looks. And this is a magazine PC, I believe. This is Bangkok Cinema Paradise, I believe. So then that starts that, and I have my first ducky page. I have a lot of 𝖼𝥧. I collected a lot of 𝖼𝥧s. Another POV set. My second duck set. And bubble set. I don't know if they have ducks for Never Say Never, but... And then this is for the Ascend, which is just gonna stay here for now. But yeah, this binder is also coming to its end. This is my zb5 binder. I'm still debating if I want to keep the colors, like if their own individual colors, or if I want to put them just in black bordered. I don't know. We are unsure. I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. But yeah, I have most of their cards. I finished all their album PCs except for Hanbin's 11 version. And that's by choice. And then for the key rings, I do have Matthew, and I believe that's still the case, the only one I have. So the key rings are the last ones. And I do not have any sets for them. So yeah, they're having a Japanese comeback actually, so I'm still debating if I want to collect full group for the Japanese comeback or just Hanbin. We're still contemplating the decision. And then I have my ot9 binder for 𝖼𝥧1, and I collect everything, every era, every Korean album card. I collect them. So I have a massive collection for 𝖼𝥧1, and I loved collecting them. This is why I still do it to this day, even though they're separated. It's a lot of fun to collect zero-base1. I have a grand time. Melting Point had a lot. It was a lot. And then you had me at Hello. And then they had their little, whatever you call it, the tiny version, the rose version. And then the digipack version. More zeros. And then Cinema Paradise. I loved collecting for this era. I collected all their circle cards, found them all on Yokio. The digipack. I loved Cinema Paradise. All their unit cards. It was one of my favorite eras to collect. And then Blue Paradise came along. I like Blue Paradise. I love that album, I think, still the most. Between Blue Paradise and Cinema Paradise, I'm not sure which album I like more, actually. Because they have some good songs. Like, truly. And then we had little Band-Aids. And then Never Say Never. There's just so many cards, by the way. But I digress. Even though I bitch about, like, clearly the slam dunk version every chance I get, I still really like collecting them. Digipack. The group Digipack version with Leo. LVPCs. The sets. Oh, I got Hanbins. I'm missing Jungs. That's the only one I'm missing. And then for this one here, either I have them all or I'm just missing Jungs. I'm pretty sure I have them all, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just pretty sure. And then for the reflow, I still need to kick myself in the butt for it. I would like to be finished this, but these two, the prices on Poca Market are ridiculous, so I'm literally just sticking to Nyokyo. So yeah, and then I'm missing just 3 keys. So yeah, that's all for my ot9 zero-base1 binder. And I'm not taking out the one with all the units and the ot9 merch sets and stuff, just because I changed nothing since you saw it last. And when I will start changing it, when I get my Hanbin POVs, that's when I'll re-show it again. So it's just, yeah. Lastly, I have my zhanghao section. So yeah, so this is his pre-order benefits and Japanese comeback cards. If you were here back when I had this cover, you deserve a veteran's discount. This used to be just my zero-base1 binder, album, and POBs and stuff like that, and I just got too much, so now it's just zhanghao, and I double-side all of his PCs. We're still missing, I don't think this has changed very much since the last time you saw it. I mean, like in like a collections video. It hasn't changed much anyways. I'm still waiting on group order stuff still, this one here, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it exists. Like, I've seen it for sale, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. And then these ones here, it's more like, I'm just not sure, because I know the Chinese stores took like a really long time, so Star River and Yuzu, but yeah. And then these ones here, I don't know if we got them with our go or not, and I'll only know when I get the photo cards. So that's gonna be a huge haul when I get that, you know, like that's gonna be, I feel like that should be its own separate video. That's gonna be crazy. So yeah. I love collecting zhanghao. And yeah, this is the one I have the least for, obviously. And then refloor, I don't have any of them. Trying to get it so that it won't like glare, but I feel like this is impossible. So this is the 𝖼nne comeback. It's still on my playlist to this day. I freaking love 𝖼nne so much. And then I just collected Ricky and Yuvin because I had their pre-order benefits. And then for presents, and then the pre-order benefits for present. Right, and the Timeless World one in the middle because it's so big, it doesn't fit in the other one. And then this is Iconic. And then some pre-order benefits from Iconic. And this one here that also doesn't fit into the other one. It's also Japan. Here and Now Taipei. My bad. And then here are the larger inclusions that I collect for him. I'm missing the one for Never Say Never. I'm missing it. Usually I at least pull him because I bought like 10 digipacks, but I did not. I did not pull him, and so it's very sad. And then lastly, I have his memory keep binder, which is all the other cards. Again, I collect most cards that have his face on it. That's literally the requirement. So this is my broadcast PC page, which I cannot believe I even have more than one page of broadcast cards for zhanghao. That's crazy. I'm so happy. And then I will have for and2ble as well. And then this is all the merch cards from zero-base1. Oh, I did get, what is it? Like a Timeless World, like one of their day 1 or day 2 VIPs. zhanghao, like it went down so much in price. I'm so happy about it. Oh, this one here is falling down. Yeah, and then the Japanese things. Like, I know he's the most expensive member, and unfortunately I collect him super thoroughly, but I'm very happy to do so. And now that this man, this Leo, is in charge, the leader of his new group, things are gonna change. Yeah, well, swear to God, he will not stand for nothing. This one here also fell down. It's just because some of these cards are heavy, so it doesn't want to stay put. And then the season's greetings. And then some random ones. I got the showcase card when it wasn't, when like they first came out. It was still a pretty expensive card. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty expensive card, but it's not what the price is going for right now. And then I do have the shirt. I love the shirt. I wear it all the time. So And then custody, I did find one that they finally had, but so there's 4 custody cards, and one of them I don't really like as much, so I'm not gonna collect that one, but I want the other 2 for sure. So, and then it'll just make a perfect 3. So yeah. And then the Here and Now concert page, and then the VIP days and stuff, and then just some extra merch things. Then his magazine stuff are here. So we have L'Officiel, these 2, blonde Hao and a magazine. Blonde Hao needs to go blonde again, like, please. And then we have Madame Figaro. And then we have V. And I think he has another one coming. I don't know if there's PCs with it though. And then I just have this one photo card for their and2ble merch section. But I did buy a few more, so I do have a few more coming. And yeah, that's the last section of my binder. They're all claimed for, which is great, I guess. So that's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. This is my little collection check-in just to see what I had and what I want to complete before the end of the year. I know this is like the mid-year check-in and it is past mid-year, but I did want to put one out anyways, just to see where I'm at with a few of my collections and stuff, and just to like go back and look at them and see what I need and stuff. So I do look at these videos afterwards when I am collecting and stuff, and just to see like if I didn't mark it off my wish list or anything like that, because that does happen sometimes and I'm very bad at that. But anyways, these are only my active collections and they're not necessarily all of my collection, so I didn't bring out all my binders that I have, and that's because it takes a really long time to do that twice a year. It's not gonna happen. So that's why I decided that my mid-years are only gonna be my active collections and not so much my graveyard binders and the ones I put in retirement and stuff like that. So once they're complete, they won't be in this video, this section of the video, I guess, the mid-year videos. They'll just be in the year-end videos. So yeah, I hope you had a wonderful time going through my collection. If any of my collections make you happy, you're very more welcome to subscribe and stay and see where I go with some of these collections. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.